Hello everybody, my name is kenpoluke, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's episode, we are going to do a hardcore class setup. I had somebody kind of ask for it, so I decided, I don't think I've ever done it. So, most of you know that I only play hardcore. I don't play core mode anymore. It's been a long time. I don't know. Hardcore tends to fix a lot of hit detection issues in COD games. And on top of it, I like the challenge of it. One shot, you'd be dead from across the map, even depending on what the enemy's using. And, in core mode, you got a lot more health. You got the radar all the time. I mean, I don't do that, man. That's too easy. If you want a challenge, play hardcore. I know I'm one of those guys say hardcore is better in core mode. It's not better. It's more challenging, and that's what I like about it. So anyway, we're going to get into some hardcore class setups. So let's get to this, shall we? Right now I'm running Warfighter. I'm running Persistence, which is weird because I never use Persistence. I'm just getting bored with the game, trying to change it up a little bit. I normally run Resupply with him because I like refilling my tacticals and lethals. So, and the Claw because I'm trying to do this stupid excuse me, challenge for my contract. Otherwise, I use combat focus. So, but normally I run Striker, and here's my setup for him: micro turret and trophy drone. I even unlocked it for a permanent unlock. But that's what I normally use. The turret hit and miss sometimes, but the trophy drone always saves my ass. So that's why I choose him. But right now, let's use Warfighter. It's easier to get those kills for the contract. But here's my first setup. Now this one only changes a little bit here. This is the NV4 Flatline Mark II edition. Now sometimes if I run a site, 99% of the time I run Trojan. And then I'll take off the cryo mine here. But I always run a quick draw grip on my weapons because in hardcore, every split second counts. And then suppressor because, well, it's a flatline. You can run suppressor on this thing and still get a one-shot kill across the map. If you're getting hit markers with this gun, sorry, but there are serious lag issues. And then this is a rushing setup, so I do have my damn it, cluster grenade. I don't want the cluster grenade. I don't want the plasma. I like the plasma grenade because when it explodes, it burns for a minute, and then it clears out that area. And then cryo mine, just because it's fun to fuck with people. But like I said, when I don't have that, I run the Trojan sight. And then, of course, Ghost. To me, Ghost perk is a crutch in this game. You need it. A lot of UAVs in hardcore because there is no mini-map. I don't really run a UAV most of the time. I am now, but most of the time I do not. I like to run 3, lethal type of score streaks. And, of course, Tracker perk because, well, it counters dead silence. That's my main reason. I hardly ever use it to actually track people. I mainly use it to hear better. Dead silence because, well, I don't want people hearing me. If I'm running around, rushing around, I want people hearing me. And blind eye because I don't like dying from score streaks that are up above me. So, well, I guess that does the micro turrets and stuff too. Okay, sweet. I tend to forget that the games change, like the perks change in between games. Like Black Ops 3 and stuff. And then here's my submachine gun setup. I'm running the Blitzkrieg. I love this gun because, for one, it reduces hip spread, which really pisses people off when you're up close. And it's got a grenade launcher, so you can clear objectives. So, and then I don't like the sights on this. They tend to get in the way. So I am running an Elo sight. I'm not running a Trojan because Trojan sights for me are more for long range combat. But I'm running the Elo sight since it's a submachine gun, close quarter combat to mid range. Again, quick draw and rifle barrel. This one I'm not really worried with the silencer. I want the rifle barrel since it's a submachine gun. I want that longer that stopping power, that longer killing range. And then of course, since it is a rushing plasma grenade, and then I'm running Ghost, of course, blind eye, tracker, and dead silence again. Now here, I'm running the Warfighter, the War Sight. But I don't like the sight on it. It's a good sight. It does counter a lot of shit, but the Trojan does the same thing. So I run the Trojan because you have a better field of view. Quick draw, of course, gotta have the quick draw grip, and because the recoil on this weapon ain't nothing. Suppressor, just because I don't like people hearing me when I'm rushing around. But this is a slash. Now this is my slash camping slash rushing setup. Sure, I'm running a cluster grenade, but I'm running hardline so I can get more points on my kills. And then Ghost, of course, Blind Eye, and Dead Silence. You always see me running Dead Silence. I used to run Hardwired all the time, but I don't really worry about that anymore. It doesn't really... I don't know. To me, I just don't need it. Here's my shotgun setup for the time being. This is my main one. I did just unlock a weapon. We'll get to it, but this is what I'm running right now. And I love this one because it increases the damage range on a shotgun. You need as much range as you can get. Now the Banshee, you know, I could use that, but you know, it doesn't have any of that, so it doesn't have one like that. So I run this one right now. I mainly like to run this one because I have the smoothbore, and it fires one powerful slug. You can actually use this as like a sniper rifle almost and get kills across the map. It's awesome. And it has the reduced auto sway as well. But this is what I'm running right now. And of course, laser sight, because on a shotgun you want to condense that range, that spread out as much as you can. Because, I mean, it's a close quarters weapon, so you want to be able to get all your pellets on target. And then, of course, rifle barrel, because, you know, you got to increase that damage range, man. So, you got it with a shotgun, you got to have it. And then, since it's a rushing setup, I got my plasma grenade and my cryo mine just to fuck with people. Because I like to throw those on walls and stuff where there's pits below and make people fall to their deaths. And then Ghost, Blind Eye, Tracker, Dead Silence. Now here, I just bought this one. This one I unlocked through salvage. Cost me $4,000. As you can see, it has a built-in custom reflex sight and reduced auto sway. And you can add a ballistic PCU to this thing, and it makes it like not move at all. But right now, I'm not running that. I'm running something else. But for those of you who don't know, I love marksman rifles. I love semi-automatic weapons. That's one thing I loved about Ghost, is it had its own class of semi-automatic weapons. So this is a lot like it, and I hate sniper rifles, but I love this rifle because of the custom sight and the reduced auto sway. It acts as a marksman's rifle. But right now I'm running quick draw suppressor. Now this one I might, since it's not really a I don't really rush with this one much, so I might take off Dead Silence and the cryo mine, or sorry, I might take off the cryo mine, and I will add the tracking chip, because it adds a little extra to that optic that it comes with. And if you do by chance damage them, which you shouldn't be getting hit markers with this weapon, it's a sniper rifle, even with a silencer on it, they'll still show up on the mini-map. But every now and then I'll also take the silencer off, or sorry, I'm just screwing this all up for you guys. I will take off these two and add the tracking chip, or not the tracking chip, but the ballistic CPU, so I can have that steady aim. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Man, I don't know what the hell. It's early in the morning. Sorry, that's what the problem is. Now this I just unlocked. I just prestige, got level 4. I don't get to play much, but when I do, I play for a couple hours at a time. Excuse me. But I picked this because it has the increased damage range with slower fire rate. And this, if I need, just in case, man, they're too far off, you need something, and you need that quick draw grip to snap it up fast when you switch to it. And then, of course, since it's a rushing setup, we have Ghost, we have Blind Eye, we got Tracker, we got Dead Silence, my cryo mine, the fuck with people, and damn, cluster grenade. What the hell is that doing on there? It should be plasma grenade. But I haven't even used that weapon yet. So, and then, of course, always got to have an LMG just in case I feel like bringing out some serious firepower. This is the Raw Liberty. I like my camo. Ooh. Now, this thing has an extremely large magazine because all your ammo is in one magazine, so you never have to reload, and you have a faster movement rate with it. So if you do want to rush with it, you can. And when I use this, I like to have Merc on with the what is it? The full ammo and fast movement rate with no matter what weapon you're using. But this is my kind of camping setup here. We got Trojan sight, because I don't like the sight on that thing. We got quick draw grip, just in case I do need to snap it up fast. Silencer, because you know what? I really don't get hit markers with this weapon. And of course, my trip mine. Now, some of you might be wondering why I'm running Ghost with a camping setup. It's because I don't like to be on the damn radar. There's a lot of UAVs in the hardcore sometimes. And then Hardline, because assist points get me to my streaks faster. And Dead Silence. And of course, Blind Eye, because I just don't like being killed by things. So, that's my hardcore setup, guys. Ooh, let's get into streaks. I almost forgot my streaks here. Now, right now, I am running UAV because I have a limited lock on some of these things. But I'm running UAV with the Pack Rat because it has a longer period of time that you're getting stuff, but it has lower health. But if you're going to shoot it down, it's usually with rockets anyway, and it only takes one rocket anyway, so I don't see the point of that. And I'm running the Vulture, and I am running... Ooh, it's supposed to be that one. I'm running the one with the lower health, the Kamikaze, because when it gets low on health, it just fucking seeks out the nearest enemy and kills them, man. It's awesome. And then, of course, the care package. And I'm running straight care package. Now, sometimes I do run the fuse package just to kill people. It's awesome when it blows up on them. But right now, I'm running the straight care package. I just don't like any of those other ones. I mean, sure, you can re-roll, but you get a less of a... you know, chance for higher streaks. I don't like that. And this one, just it costs way too much. So, but that's my setup for hardcore. So that's it, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It helps me get my stuff out there. But as always, show me some love, show me some hate, but show me something either way I'll see on the flip side. Peace out and happy gaming, people.